Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And so you want to start shooting some action sports. Luckily enough for you, I know exactly what you need to do. And on today's episode, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to capture some action sport. Let's get into it. If you are into photography, you've probably seen a lot of these POV style videos on YouTube of people going into the city at night to shoot, street photography. I've sort of really enjoyed that concept and have put it into motocross. I've been recently shooting Dylan Wills and Luke Clout over the past couple of weeks, and I've been wearing the chest mount while taking photos. So we're going to look at some of that footage, and while we do that, I'll give you my 3 tips for capturing action sport. These 3 tips can be used across any sport. It doesn't necessarily have to be just motocross in general. It can be downhill mountain biking, it can be snowboarding, anything where there is a subject that is moving at a pace, a high pace, a slow pace, any pace. And I just noticed my screensaver dropped out, which I really enjoyed the look of. But anyway, let's get into these tips, and let's have a look at some of these. I was so close. Let's have a look at some of the footage and the photos as well. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. What do you reckon?
This jump's alright.
Oh, what, this first one? Yeah, you get some good shit on that. You were whipping it before pretty nicely. But I don't want to say that. You were whipping it quite average. You were whipping it like okay for someone who does this for a living. Does that make you down to
Just only got 2 shots, like one coming out of the willows, because I can do a pretty big whip out of the willows.
on that one there? Yeah.
And just 1 photo off this table.
Yeah, no drama.
That's it. 2 photos, that's it.
Yeah, bro, you're right. So tip number 1 is going to be shutter speed. Now, when it comes to shooting something that is moving very fast, if you're wanting to freeze the subject, so have it completely tack sharp, you're gonna have to shoot with a fairly quick shutter speed. Now, for most situations, anywhere from 1/800 to 1/1000 to even faster, depending on where you're positioned and how fast the subject is moving past you. Tip number 2 is going to be continuous shooting. Now, if you're using a fairly new camera, you probably have this setting. I'm fairly sure most cameras do, like Steph's old Canon, this guy here from 2000 and bloody, I don't know, has a continuous, 2009, has a continuous shooting mode. Obviously the fairly new Sonys have a ridiculous amount of frames it can shoot per second, but you're gonna wanna shoot as quickly as you possibly can for as long as you can, because you wanna grab as many frames as you possibly can. But yeah, so my second tip is going to be shooting on the highest amount of frames you can while doing this. It's confusing, quick shutter speed, high frame rate, you're just like, whoa, what's going on? But these, drop a comment down below and let me know if you need help with these things, and I'll help you out. My third and last tip is going to be angles and perspectives. For me personally, I'm a big fan of getting low and usually shooting up and trying to create an angle that is not normally seen by the human eye. So many of us have obviously smartphones that take photos, and you literally pull it up to your face and you click it, and it's from the eye line perspective. Now that's something that the average human sees 24/7 because that's our perspective on life. When I go out and shoot photos, I'm always trying to look at a weird angle or get a weird perspective on the frame, because you want to try to show something that's not regularly seen. So I'm a huge fan of getting low, and especially when it comes to shooting action sports, looking for eyes. Eyes are the big deal. So getting low, shooting up into the eyes is usually my favorite thing to do when it comes to action sports. But always scoping around and looking for a weird angle or shooting through something strange to just create this image that's not regularly seen, which is usually what works the best when it comes to capturing an image, because not many people see it, so that's what makes a good image. But yeah, so they're my 3 tips. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, maybe even subscribe to the channel, It would mean the world to me, and it helps the channel obviously grow on this YouTube platform with the algorithm. So yeah, if you could consider liking and subscribing, I would be extremely appreciative. If you did like what you saw today and you'd like to see more throughout the week, you can follow me here on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure that's my TikTok handle as well. I've sort of been diving into TikTok a bit more lately, just because I'm slowly understanding how the algorithm works and how to best get results out of the platform. So yeah, if you'd like to follow me on either of those platforms, they'll be linked down below as well. But yeah, with that all said and done, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you get outside, I hope you create, I hope you capture this beautiful thing we do called life. And I'll see you in the next video. I will definitely see you in the next video. Peace, peace, peace. This is going to be the video that YouTube reckons you should watch. This is going to be the video that I think you should watch. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is my face. You can click my face and you can subscribe to the channel. And then you can see more of this face, if that's something you're into. If not, have a fantastic day. Bye.